I'm here already.
Oop, yeah.
Excuse me, everybody read their letter? Okay.
Did you want to start out with a question, or are you just waving at me?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was, but hi.
I am here following up on the last time I presented you, which I think was just the last meeting. What I'm interested in seeing tonight is that the town would consider partnering with us to submit a sustainable communities, also known as a community legacy grant, to the state of Maryland to support the education center we are going to build down on the corner of Cannon and Cross Street. The program is open only to municipalities, so as an individual private nonprofit, Sultana Projects cannot apply, but it is intended for this sort of project. The reason we became alerted to this is we have been working with the governor's office to see if we can identify some state funds that might be able to use for this project. A vast majority of the funding for this project will come from private individual donors and private foundations. But for us to break ground in, say, the next 12 months, it would be very, very helpful to have funding which would come from the state. And we have approached the Department of Planning that administers the grant program, have talked to the people who administer the grant, gone over our project with them, and they have indicated that we line up very favorably with the outlines of the grant. But there's no sense of us moving forward to pursue the grant without your all approval, because we can't do it without your approval.
So what this is essentially, they can only apply for this through us. We are a sustainable community. They will do all the work on writing the grant,
Yeah.
and then it comes through and passes on to them as they have bills for construction, things like that, the checks get written. So it really doesn't cost us anything, but it adds to us, because when you look at some of the information from them, they're expecting to have at least 15,000 more visitors a year here because of this educational center, and that is an incredible boon for our downtown. So I was hoping someone would make a motion to approve Sultana Projects going through the Sustainable Communities.
I'll move.
Okay,
Second.
okay. Any questions?
I have a question
Sure.
that may or may not be related, but I'd like to know what position Chris Sereno has with your company.
He is vice president of Sultana Projects. He's an
All right,
employee
he's
of
vice
the
president.
organization. Yeah,
Okay, and he's running for office of mayor,
that's correct.
and you're here now asking for the town's good favor.
That is correct.
Okay.
Is there a
I just
connection that you
wanna-
see? Is you
Pardon
trying to
me?
make a connection?
I'm making a connection, yes.
I'm not catching it, so perhaps you could be more explicit as to what the connection is.
Well, I think the public should know,
Okay.
just simply because he is running for political office and has a position with Sultana, but the public be aware,
Okay.
whether it be me or whomever, when we're getting into, not exactly conflict of interest, but pretty close.
You have to do this now, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
of
so-
course.
Nobody's there yet. This is
You're
actually
actually
doing
not-
You're
now.
not
Nobody said he would ever
you're not
win.
actually agreeing to anything tonight. We don't have the numbers here, so.
All we have to do is that they can go through and make the application under our sustainable community and community legacy powers. I don't see the complication here.
I'm in favor, and I've already been talked to by a couple of businesses down that area. We're very excited about it.
Oh, we're all excited.
That you're gonna do this, and they feel like there'll be a tremendous amount of foot traffic down that way, and they're very happy with it, and when they're happy, I'm happy, so we'll see what we
I want to, going on Mabel's comment, I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Ask it away.
Okay, there's no financial commitment on the part of the town, there's no town money at this time being requested. It's just-
Sultana Projects has never asked for a single dime from the town of Chestertown's budget, nor do we ever intend to.
Okay, that's the answer I was looking for. Because the access to this, to the program, it has to be through the town, and that's why you're here.
Yes, we cannot apply, it can only be applied for by municipalities. It is a pass-through fund. I believe the town did a similar
We've done it with
arrangement
groups.
with
Yeah.
with
We
Charles
did the family
Summer's
center,
house.
we've done
Number of
plenty.
places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
it's not, it's not a big
But
deal.
it's more conflict of
and
interest if there
Harry
is no
Potter.
interest.
And Harry
Put it opposed to.
Well, I've always backed everything you've ever.
And you
brought
have,
in.
we appreciate it, we
So.
appreciate it.
However, I just.
You had to get your 2 cents in, I appreciate
sure
that
did.
too.
I did. I want-
Okay, let's call for the question.
Thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We've got
Appreciate it.
some interesting people coming.